It's been a while since we've seen this 1930 Royal Enfield 1000cc Model K in any of my videos. I even rode it. I think that might have been the last clip where on the way back, just before I got home, the front tyre had gone flat on it due to a split in the inner tube, which I've sorted out since, but I haven't had the need to ride it since then. And it's been a few months really since anything much was done on it, but since the last video, work's been done on the electrical system, and we've now got everything working that it requires, and the dynamo's there, and there's the battery box. There's no actual battery on this. It's got one of those Boyer power boxes to convert the or control the voltage from the dynamo, so there's no battery, so no lights or anything when the engine's not running. And the guy who helped me out with this one, he was here helping me out for a little while. A friend, Joao, he did the electrical work on this and did a nice job of it. And we managed to retain the original headlamp switch, but this originally took charge of all sorts of functions, even charging the battery and so on, and there's all sorts of nasty, damaged and worn and redundant terminals in there. A lot of that's been removed, but he managed to keep the switch and keep the basic functions of it by altering the wiring and some other things. So that is still a functioning switch, and we've got off, obviously. The first click when it's running puts the front side light on its own. Next click, front side light and the tail light on the rear will be on, and that click, the last one, obviously puts the side light out and the headlamp on, and the tail lamp also stays on, and then we've got the usual dip switch. Now I'll start the engine up shortly and we'll see the lights working. The pilot light or side light is quite bright. The headlamp is actually less so, but it does actually work. Bulbs for these sort of lights are probably not everyday things that you could pick up at your local motor world or whatever, but at least we can see that the lights and the functions of the lights are working, hopefully. So I'm not going to pull the wool over anyone's eyes. I've run this engine already today. I wasn't sure, because it's been a few months, how easy or difficult it would be to start, but it did. It fired up within 3 or 4 kicks and ran nicely. So I'm going to put the camera down now, start it up, and then we'll have a look at the lights and the different functions we get from them, from that switch. Also, actually, before I put the camera down, a few little details have been sorted out which hadn't been attended to last time. The steering damper strap or fixing bolts to the top of the tank there, and that hadn't been fitted because this tank is actually, it turns out, a copy of the original, and not quite to scale apparently. So the bolt hole in the end of this strap didn't reach the hole in the tank, so I actually cut it and brazed a section in underneath, and then filled in the gap with more braze on top and painted it, so that's done. There's what looked like a neat hacksaw cut through the rack there, which I've put an insert in it and brazed that up as well and repainted it. So a few little things have been done. I've got the letters and numerals coming for the front number plate as well. So now I'll put the camera down and get a start up. Try not to let the camera fall over. There we are. Right. Fuel on, oil on. Start up. We'll leave it on a fast idle for this. Side light. Tail light off. Second click. Side light. Tail light. Third click. Headlamp. Tail lamp. Zip. Full beam. Back to side lamps and tail lamp. Side light only on the front. Off. That's all working nicely. What a beautiful old engine. Listen to that. I bet a fast swipe with a kickstart would speed that engine up. Lovely old machine. And now fully functional with lights and everything. Very nice.